And now, coming to you live and local. Using Dragon Pride, this is SGHS Sports Stream. Powered by Wirecast. Sponsored by Wayne Doza's Auto Body and Auto Sales. And Zeros, and exclusively brought to you by Ste. Genevieve High School.
Welcome back to another SGHS Sports Stream here today on SG Dragons TV. I'm Alex Bowser, joined by Josh Banks. We got another girls basketball game here between the Potosi Trojans and the Ste. Genevieve Dragons. Should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, it'll be the last one. It's the last home game and a regular season game on the ticket for this season until they go into districts.
Yeah, and district play for classes 4 through 6 all start next week. If you're interested, classes 1 through 3 are currently going on this week. So both Potosi and Ste. Genevieve will be playing. I believe that's at Central starting Monday. I know our girls play versus Central on Monday.
Yeah, I think we got the 5 seed or something like that.
So should be a good one. Potosi coming in 19-4, so they're definitely a very solid team. Haven't lost an away game. They're 9-0. Girls coming off a solid win on Wednesday, though, at DeSoto, 9-14. Haven't won a home game all year, though. They've played some tough opponents, and they're starting to figure it out late in the season. So we'll see if they can get a big win here tonight, conference district opponent.
Absolutely, being 0-7 at home, you know, they would like to finish the season in a big upset here if they possibly can. And who knows, maybe they might play out of their shoes tonight.
We're just about to get underway. First, we'll celebrate one of our senior managers, the only senior. I guess we can consider this a senior night.
That is correct.
We have Lily Schwench. She manages for the girls basketball, so they're going to do some announcing about that, and then we'll do the national anthem and go into starting lineups. We'll play some background music or noise so you can hear our announcer talk about Lily Schwench, what she's done. So we'll be back, and we'll see you then.
When an accident happens, you don't just need a mechanic. You need a team that knows the game. At Dwayne Doza Auto Body, we bring over a century of combined experience to every repair. We're certified and approved for all insurance needs, and we specialize in taking the stress out of the process. Dealing with a high deductible? We're here to help you save 50 to 100% on those out-of-pocket costs. From full-service collision repair to our brand-new mobile glass service, all our work is 100% guaranteed. Don't get sidelined by a damaged vehicle. Call 573-883-9996 for a quote, or visit us at 590 St. Gen Drive right here in Ste. Genevieve. Dwayne Doza Auto Body will get you back in the driver's seat.
now introduce our starting lineups. First for the Potosi Trojans, number 5, Sabin Brown, number 13, Presley Smith, number 25, Sabra Brown, number 30, Chloe Rowe, and number 31, Brentley Thornton. Their head coach is Josh Mapes. For the St. Genevieve Dragons, we have number 2, Lila Nix, number 5, Taylor Beckham, number 10, Aaliyah Filer, number 21, Vivian Haynes, and number 23, Cecilia Kay. And their head coach is Jordana Walk Robinson. How you feeling about tonight's game, Mr. Banks?
Well, I'm anxious to see a little bit, here towards the end, right, going into districts. Our girls, it's basically a JV team playing a varsity schedule this year, and it's been interesting to see how they've responded and how resilient they've become, at the end of the year. And I've seen a couple personalities step up here. I'm actually anxious to see how Cecilia Kay does tonight on the floor. She's been pretty solid on defense, rebounding. She goes after the ball. I'm hoping that maybe she'll try to shoot a little bit more, and let's see it well-rounded.
I think we've talked about it off camera, but I think they're finally starting to find like a groove a little bit, kind of a rotation. I think Coach Walk Robinson's finally starting to find a groove with who she wants to play with this young team. At the beginning of the year, I think she was still trying to figure it out, just like the players were. They were trying to figure out how to play together. A lot of new players, they haven't played together, so I think Coach Walk's done a good job of finding a group that she can rely on, that she can play, and that can finish down in games.
Well, and the thing is, they need some leadership. They just haven't found a way to win. They've been in a lot of games where they've been close this season, but haven't been able to punch it over the line here.
Yeah, and still, like you said, this is a young team, but they still put together a 9-win season. And these girls have been resilient. After they had a pretty tough start, but they've been resilient and fought back and kept fighting and are putting together a pretty decent year for a younger team for sure. But tonight will for sure be a challenge as the tip is underway. St. Genevieve has won the tip. Filer will shoot the mid-range. It is no good, and rebounded by Rowe for the Trojans as she's pushing the floor.
So it looks like Potosi will waste no time getting down the court here.
Yeah.
St. Gen will get in their 2-3 defense.
Good pass there by Brown to Thornton.
And looks like Potosi will full court press here.
And a man press here.
Yep.
Definitely different. I feel like St. Genevieve sees a lot of zone presses, so we'll see how they handle the man press tonight.
And there's a steal away from Filer as they're pretty aggressive underneath. And
Smith will go in for the left-handed layup. Good move there by Presley Smith, the sophomore.
And breakaway here by Nix.
Nix has got the open layup, and she's fouled. So it was good hustle there by number 31, Brentley Thornton. But Nix was able to get the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. Quick start here for the Potosi Trojans, though, after a missed shot, and they're looking to run in transition here early, try to get this lead up.
Absolutely.
Don't want to let St. Genevieve get in this game if you're Potosi.
And on a defensive scale, it looks like it outside. They're playing man-to-man. So it almost looks like full court man, but the main girl who's on the ball entering peels off and tries to trap in the corners.
Yeah, just trying to get steals. They know as a good offensive rebound by Nix there, and a great pass down low to Vivian Haynes.
And Haynes able to score from the block as St. Gen not even able to get in their full court press.
Rowe dribbled up the floor.
Ooh, she almost threw it out of bounds. Another
good job by Smith as Rowe will settle it down here at the top of the key. If you're just joining us, Potosi 9-0 on the road. They haven't lost in a road game all year. So
Brown to Brown, and Thornton hands it off over to Brown again.
Thornton, Rowe in the corner for 3.
Off on market.
Good rebound
by Brown.
by
and blocked there by Filer and Haynes. And Haynes will draw the foul.
It's Brown. She'll go to the line for 2. Saber Brown. 2 Browns starting for Potosi, so we might mix them up a couple times.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah. Saber Brown going to the line for 2 from first. No good. So I was getting into it, but Potosi, they're taking chances here early, taking the gamble, going to trap. They're really trying to get out and go here early to try to build this lead.
Yeah, and they've got enough to reserves to kind of rotate off the bench here.
Looks like
to not run out of gas. So you can see the opportunities here. Filer gets the ball, dishes it out over to Nix, over her head. She loses it.
Stolen by Saber Brown. She's looking up the floor, finds Rowe. Good pass down low to Thornton, and she's fouled.
And Haynes will get her second foul in a few seconds, and that'll probably bring her out.
Yeah, we'll see here early. You know, Coach Walk is one to keep her bigs in and, you know, try to not let these games get out of hand, but it looks like Goodwin is going to come sub in, especially with
2 minutes only off the clock.
Yeah. Thornton's first is no good.
And part of that problem is, too, and Haynes, you know, as a sophomore, she leaves her feet too much, and she just needs to get in her face and hold her hands straight up. That should be enough.
Thornton's second is no good, but a good rebound there by Brown, and it's stolen away as Smith and Goodwin tie up.
Jump ball will stay here as Potosi will retain possession.
Sabin Brown will sub in for McRaven.
Roll will inbound here for the Potosi. Goes over the top, finds the top of the key. Free throw line extended, missed. Nice handoff right there to Thornton, who's converting.
Yeah, good ball
movement there. They get it in real quick. They get it over to Goodwin. Goodwin pulls up, gives it to Filer. Filer drives in, not able to draw the foul, gets it kind of blocked. Potosi will get the ball, and they return. Fast break.
Yeah, Rowe pushing it up the floor. Potosi still trying to run here in transition, but they will turn it over, and it'll go to the Dragons. Yeah, St. Genevieve done a decent job handling this press so far. They're able to kind of, when they don't turn it over, they're able to get some really good shots, as Jordana Walker-Robinson will call her first timeout. And
probably much needed, too. Even though it's only a 4-point game, I mean, it's a 30-second timeout, but it's probably to calm our kids down and say, listen, they're full court pressing, but they're doing man. Here's how we need to break it. Calm down, and let's not get out of control and get the ball down there.
Yeah.
And I think right now, I mean, if they do that, they're keeping up to a degree. It's just those doggone turnovers again. They panic and they throw it over.
Yeah. But it's no shot at Potosi. They're playing some great defense. Like I talked about, they're willing to take chances and go trap and try to force St. Genevieve on their heels and get some easy layups. And that's what they've been good at all year. And when you got a good recipe, you know, you're going to cook some good food.
Nice job there, bringing it. Split the middle. Very good. And she loses it to just basic defense there.
Rowe
nice
with the
pick by
steal,
Rowe.
and she misses the layup, but good rebound by Smith, and she'll go up for two. Uses her body to her advantage right there.
Yeah, and that's a little trip from behind on 13. Smith, as she pushes the Beckham forward. She'll go out of bounds.
Good job by Beckham. Even if she didn't get tripped, she fell down, so she definitely, just her acting skills right there helped the foul get called.
Hand off back to CC. CC is getting trapped underneath, dishes it over to Filer. Filer, and you know, it's like a hot potato to him. She turned to throw, and Nix goes inside instead of staying where she was at. So
it's like to see them calm down and try to set up. St. Genevieve's best when they can either break the press or just try to kind of settle down and try to get these bigs the ball down low and get some layups.
Absolutely. That's definitely a foul there.
Drive, and she's fouled by Nix. That'll be her first. Looks like Emma Jokers is going to sub in here for Aaliyah Filer.
Let's see how they go over the top here. Little head fake, swing it back around.
Good ball movement here. Saber Brown for three, no good. Good rebound down low by Rowe. Finds Thornton, her little mid-range is also no good. Another great rebound by Smith, and she'll pull it out.
Yep, they'll reset.
Good job by Potosi there with the offensive rebounds.
St. Jen's got to box out and get that rebound. They can't allow them to shoot 3 times and then get the ball and reset.
Smith's going to go in.
And it looked like a walk, but they're going to give her a foul.
I think it's going to be on
CC?
Yeah.
Yep.
Be her first. 9-3 here early. The Peggy J. Johnson Gymnasium. Beautiful Friday evening here.
Yes, it is. I'm feeling like a fire pit moment tonight when I go home.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Today and tomorrow it's going to be nice out. If you get some time, go spend some time outside. Enjoy these nice days.
Yeah, my wife and I are thinking about going on a bike ride out of Caskey.
Nice. Second. She made the first. It's no good.
CC's give and go. She gets it to Nix. Nix just has to drive in. Misses it. Put back by Goodwin. Scores and one. Nice.
Great follow there by Emma Goodwin. She hustled down the floor. She was in here trying to get the defensive rebound, and she hustled down there and was able to get the offensive rebound. That is textbook hustle You'd love to see that if you're Coach Walk.
Yeah, and you want to teach that too as a trailer. Trailer's always there as the safety valve in case you miss for a putback. And let's see if Emma can finish it here with a free throw line shot off the mark. It's going to be rebounded and barely rebounded by Potosi. She falls down on it. Rowe has the ball up top as St. Gen still in that 2-3 defense, trying to keep out the inside there. And CC draws the second foul.
That'll be Sabin Brown draws the foul on CCK. Haynes and CCK in foul trouble here early with only 4 minutes in. So
I know.
Looks like
it's like within the first 2 minutes of each foul, they hit again.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Walk's going to have to go to her bench here and sub in the freshman Lydia Brown with both Haynes and CC having 2 fouls.
Well, with that in trouble, it pulls out 2 of their starters.
Sabin Brown hits both. Number 11, Hallie Payne subs in for the Trojans, her first action tonight.
We'll see how the Brown recovers here, the freshman. As she has the ball to dribble up. She gives it up to Beckham and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, she was looking for Beckham to, I think, kind of go up the floor a little bit, try to get her maybe just a driving room
the
there.
pass.
Yeah.
I think she just overshot that.
Yeah, a little too far.
4:05 left to play in the first quarter. St. Gen trailing 12-5 here. As turnovers are starting to hurt them, and they're putting the other team on the line. And Potosi's a good free throw shooting team.
It's like Potosi.
Payne with the ball, picks it up, tries to go across, and that looked like another walk by Goodwin. They gave her that one. Brown with the ball up top, swings it over to
Be
Nix.
interesting to see.
Yeah.
This is one of their first times they've been able to set up on an offense. So let's see if they can maybe try to get a layup here. Brown's going to drive a little bit, finds Beckham at the top of the key. Calm, cool, and collective. Here's Goodwin. Will take the 3, and it's good.
Oh, so Goodwin drains the 3 from the corner. That was huge. And you know, against a team like this, you've got to be ready to shoot when they give it to you.
Yeah, Goodwin up to 5 so far.
Payne picks the ball up, gives it over to 33, McCraven. McCraven over to Rowe. Rowe over to McCraven. Inside, good defense there by Jokerst. Oh, nice inside pass. Oh, and it's in and out. And St. Gen just doesn't box out again.
Looks like they're lucky there as Goodwin comes away with the rebound, pushes it up the floor to Beckham. 2:50 left here in the first.
Beckham passes it out to
Brown's got it.
Good one to Brown. Brown to Beckham. Beckham all the way over to Nick. She shoots the tray, misses on the mark, and a little razzle-dazzle underneath.
Yeah, good fighting by both teams there, but Potosi comes away with it. Good pass by Rowe to Smith.
Yeah.
We got a good layup there by Presley Smith.
Oh, well.
Stolen by Rowe. She'll go in for the little floater and got it. A little 4-0 run there off the turnovers by Potosi. Gets them an 8-point lead after Coach Walk takes a full timeout with 2:18 left. Well, we got a little bit of time. I want to give a huge shout out to our wrestling program. Over the week, they had 3 state champions, and I believe 6 of them placed. So it was, and I know the girls team got second overall. So it was a huge success to all of them. And I know the state champions were Lexi Wolk, Keely Fowler, and Jacob Warren. So huge shout out to them and everybody who placed and all the coaches. They've done a great job all year. We've been able to, we were able to broadcast one of their meets, and it was high action. I mean, you can see the coaching. They got 8 different coaches all screaming completely different things, but it causes great camaraderie.
Yes.
And I think that's what brings all of them together, and this is why this program is so special.
Yep, and it definitely, they had 20 people qualify for state this year. So, I mean, that's just an outstanding amount of people.
Yeah, for sure. So a huge shout out to the wrestling team as we come out of the timeout here. 2:18 left to play, and Potosi up 8 here.
Brown inbounds to Filer. Filer over to Brown. Brown in the corner, drives over her man and takes it to the hole and is fouled.
Good job by Brown. Strong take there.
Absolutely.
Need more of that.
As I believe he's fouled by McCraven. That'll be McCraven's first foul as Brown will go to the line. St. Gen needs her to drain these 2.
Brown's first is no good. Brown will shoot her second here. No good, but
Same shot.
Rebounded by Rowe.
Got a 2-on-2 here.
Looking to push the floor.
Nice move inside by number 30, Chloe Rowe, as she drives inside and takes it to the hole.
Yeah, that was a strong move there.
That'll be a turnover by
Rowe with
Beckham.
another steal. She's going to be able to finish there. And a 8-0 run here by Potosi increases the lead up to 12.
Rowe with 6 points already on the day.
St. Genevieve able to break the press, but another turnover.
Brown throws it away. Trying to get it to Goodwin.
Good hustle, though, by St. Genevieve, and we got a foul as Sabre Brown with a strong take, the junior, will go to the line for 2. .137 left here to play in the first. Brown's first is good.
As Potosi continues to hit their free throws.
Yeah, for sure.
Solid.
Brown's second is up and good. Looks like we have a substitution. It'll be number 11, Haley Payne, will sub in for Sabre Brown.
St. John will go 4 across.
Yeah, maybe you'll try to look to get something over top here. They get it into Beckham, though.
Beckham penetrates to the middle.
Good
She's got a hold of it.
Beckham finds Goodwin in the short corner. Misses. Filer, good rebound, and she's fouled by Presley Smith. Be 2 shots for Filer. She looks to get herself on the board tonight. That'll be her second, Smith's.
Yep. And unfortunately, the turnovers are just absolutely destroying St. Gen as always.
Filer will hit her first.
And some of that's a lack of confidence. And you know, it's funny though. A switch sometimes turns on by the time they become juniors and seniors, and that confidence level and ability to make a pass or be under more control is there.
Yeah.
It's usually night and day difference.
For sure.
We're in complete bonus here right now in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, it's been a
Rowe goes to the line.
definitely a long first quarter of action here.
Yes, it is.
Rowe shoots her first. That'll miss. Jokers will sub in here for Goodwin. Good minutes by Emma Goodwin. Hit a 3, had an and 1. Good job by the sophomore. Rowe's second is good. So it looks like Coach Mapes for Potosi will take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
This winter season, share the flavor of Ciro's with a Ciro's restaurant gift card. Perfect for friends, family, teachers, teammates, and anyone who loves good food and good vibes. Whether it's a cozy dinner, a quick bite, or your favorite Ciro's dish, a gift card lets them enjoy it their way. Easy to give, fun to receive, and delicious every time. Pick yours up today at your local Ciro's restaurant and make someone's season extra tasty. This winter season.
We are back. Want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Ciro's and Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Parts, official sponsors of the SGHS Sports Broadcasting class. They've done great work for us all year. If you ever need some repairs or are looking for good food downtown, head to Dwayne Doza or Ciro's. They got you covered.
So it looked like they came out of the timeout and they set up in a 2-2-1 press. St. John was able to break it, but then threw the ball away. Rowe will bring it up. Over to McCraven. Craven back to Rowe. McCraven again.
Good hands there.
25, Brown. Brown out to Brown.
Brown will take the mid-range. It's no good. Good rebound by Jokers. So Beckham will look to push it up the floor. Finds Filer at the free throw line. She is fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 here. Any foul by both teams with the 40 seconds left will be shooting 2 free throws.
Yeah, and we've already had 3 timeouts burned in that first period.
Yeah.
We're still not out of it.
No. Filer's first is up and good. Filer's second is no good.
Looks like a line violation here.
Yeah, I think it'll be on Potosi. So Filer will get another shot here. You see that every now and then.
Yeah.
It's actually more common in high school than any other college or NBA. I think the referees are a little bit more calling it in high school than those upper leagues.
Filer misses her second. Rowe brings it up, gives it to Brown. Brown back over to Rowe. Rowe drives. It's stolen. No, it's picked off again. Back over to Brown. To Brown in the middle. And it looks like they're going to burn some clock and maybe get one shot off here as they set up here. Looks like they pulled 3 girls into the paint. Nice little side on the inside.
It's Brown, Saber Brown, with a nice little play there by Potosi. Beckham looking at the clock, and she stepped out of bounds.
And that'll be 0.7 seconds left to play in the first quarter of play. Not one of St. John's finest.
See if Potosi can execute a play here.
They try to over it again, and that's not going to work. Ball was not touched, so 0.7 stays on the clock. St. John will inbound. They get one more shot to throw it in and pass and catch.
Yeah, it looks like the ball wasn't touched, so they're going to put 0.7 back on the clock. See if St. John can maybe get a half-court heave here. Looks like we'll have a sub. Cadence Eden will sub in.
Oh, Filer had a shot at it.
Yeah, but it would have been no good anyway. The ref waved it off after the first quarter of play. Ste. Genevieve 10, Potosi 25. We'll be back after this short break.
Welcome to another night of SGHS Sports. Before we get to the action, let's talk about the team behind our broadcast, Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, this downtown St. John landmark has been a local favorite, known for its incredible pizza, delicious sandwiches, varietal pasta, and cool suds. Whether you're dining in, enjoying the patio, or just need a quick bite, with curbside pickup, Ciro's has you covered. They even have a great salad bar to go. Ciro's Family Restaurant, the official sponsor of the SGHS Sports Stream and Down to the Wire podcast. Grab a slice and let's get ready to cheer on the Dragons. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
We're back after the first quarter of play. Potosi doing a great job of forcing some turnovers and getting some easy layups, hitting the free throws. Not many threes going down by each team. I think St. Genevieve's hit one. Potosi, they've been attacking St. Genevieve's zone, and it's been working.
Absolutely.
St. Genevieve will get it out of the break here.
So looks like they're going into a 2-3 zone. And Beckham just turns around and just throws it away. Rowe just lobs it up, misses.
No good, but she'll get her own rebound and is able to pull it out. Swings it. Good swing.
Payne to Brown. Misses the 3.
And we got a jump ball. Potosi's missed a couple gimme layups here so far this game. This ball will stay with Potosi, though.
Brown out over to Rowe.
Good hands there by Beckham. Hit the ball out of bounds. Potosi able to inbound the ball.
So McCraven inbounds, gives it to Rowe, to Brown, turnaround shot it. And Beckham will get the rebound for St. John, throws it to Nix. Nix gives it over to Filer, who turns it over. Although I will say that was a pretty tough catch to throw. She zipped that one straight into her from 2 feet away.
Brown with a shot and a good rebound by McCraven. And Rowe will come away with it. Potosi hustling on the offensive rebounds.
Absolutely, they're just outplaying St. John off the board.
Swing it.
Rowe up top the wing here, looking for something inside as St. John's in that 2-3 zone. They're just playing pitch and catch, trying to find their diagonals here.
Yeah.
And Rowe drives, pull-up shot, miss.
Good rebound by Filer. She's looking to push.
Gives the lead over to
Nix has got the layup in good hands, but it'll be a foul on number 25, Saber Brown.
So Nix will go to the line for 2. Nice pass by Filer, leading her down the court. I don't necessarily know if she needed to even dribble the ball. And she'll miss her first.
Nix misses the first. 6:38 left here to play in the second. No points have been scored yet.
Add a little arch to it. There he goes. 11-25, 6:38 left to play in the first half. St. Gen trailing 11-25. Rowe brings it over to Brown here in the corner. Brown drives, tries to get it underneath to McCraven. Not happening.
Thrown out of bounds, and it'll be Potosi turnover.
So Potosi goes back to that 2-2-1 zone here. We'll see how St. Gen handles it. Gives it over to Nix, back over to Beckham, easily broken to Filer in the middle. Filer gets it stolen, just pulled away by Brown. Brown looking to take it all the way.
Oh, it's stolen by Beckham.
Yeah, nice disruption there by Haynes. And put back by Filer, no good. Man, and that's another one of those situations. You gotta have that open layup. And the putback should have been in there too.
Well, some substitutions as Goodwin and Brown will sub in for Beckham and Haynes.
Craven up top, almost throws it away. Brown will get it, throw it up, misses. CC will come down with it. She looks to push, gives it over to Nix.
Rim's got a barrier over in this quarter so far.
Absolutely.
Both teams missing some layups.
CC over to Nix. Nix back to Brown. Brown up top the key, gives it to CC. CC drives, shoots. Nice job, but then gets the offensive foul. And that'll be 3 fouls for her.
It's like Sabre Brown was able to get the charge there.
.531 left to play here, 2-3 zone. And that'll be a second foul there for Nix. Just right there in front of the ref. Really no sense in it.
Yeah. Especially with limited rotation, you got to be smart with your fouls, especially, you know, got to kind of play out the game sometimes. You got to see what refs are calling and, you know, just kind of play it out. But for how that first quarter went, you know, the refs were all over every single foul that was getting called. So,
yeah, it's like you said, at some point you got to let them play a little bit, get some continuity going, and let the flow of the game kind of roll, and not control it. And looks like there may be a contact issue here with McCraven. She was hit in the eye. She lost the ball. They will go ahead and set up in a full court press.
Beckham will sub in for Haynes here.
Brown will inbound here. Gives it to Beckham. Beckham back to Brown. Brown dribbles to the corner. Looking to drive. Pushes off. Shoots.
Good drive by Brown.
And misses. Rebound by Rowe. She loses it. Brown gets the ball, and she loses it, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay St. Gen's ball as it's pandemonium on the court. St. Gen will retain here as they look to inbound. Looks like a double screen across. Brown trying to find an open person, gives it to Beckham. Beckham drives, shoots it up. They're going to go ahead and call a foul on that, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good strong drive there by Beckham to get the foul call. That will be McGraven's second. 5:01 left here in the second.
And we're playing in spurts.
Beckham's first is good. She'll get the bounce.
St. Gen's been down by 15 for a little bit, so they're making up a little bit of move, but this is a second.
They've only scored 2 points this quarter, but they've been able to hold Potosi. Have not scored yet this quarter, 3 minutes in.
Potosi's been kind of solid first quarter, but they haven't hit much. Rowe at the top of the key, tries to find Brown. Free throw line extended. She passes it out to Brown, who shoots the tray, misses.
Good rebound by
St. Gen's Brown will get the rebound. Gives it to, and she walks. And unfortunately, Goodwin travels. And that'll be a turnover for St. Gen.
Yeah, you were able maybe to cut the lead down to 10 there. That would have been a pivotal possession here. Still early in this game, but don't want to give away possessions, especially on turnovers.
Yeah. Nice shot, free throw line extended. Rowe in and out. Rebounded by Nix, gives it to Beckham. Beckham looks to push. It's a 2-on-1. She gives it to Filer. Filer goes up and nails it.
Filer able to put it in the hole and get 2. Only down by 11 now is Ste. Genevieve with 4:11 left.
Rowe wastes no time, giving it down. Brown's got it on the corner. Swinging it back over to Rowe at the top of the key. Finds Brown in the middle to Brown to the outside. Brown looks like she traveled. And no call there by the ref.
Rowe will take the mid-range. She got it to go.
Nice job.
Rowe able to end the drought. She leads all scorers with 9.
Boy.
Beckham's got it at the top of the key. Finds Nick. She'll take a left wing 3.
She'll
no
miss.
Good, but she hustles and gets her own rebound.
Turns
it's
it over.
stolen. And now it's another turnover. Goodwin. And Brown will set it up at the top of the key. St. Genevieve moving the ball here. 3:27 left in the second. Filer will go up with the left, and she got it to go.
But she's got to practice not bringing that ball down every time she catches it. She's too tall to be doing that. That's just a matter of getting stronger as she gets older. And there's a turnover there by Brown for Potosi. Just went through her hands out of bounds. St. Gen down by 11 as they're making up a little bit of room here.
St. Genevieve, yeah, able to keep it close here.
So they pull off the press here. Beckham brings it up. They are in a 2-3 zone. They swing it over here. Looking it inside, and Beckham turns it over, trying to go over the top of Rowe. Not a good thing.
Good Euro
nice
step.
move. Yeah.
Got it for 2.
And she leads Potosi with 11 points right now. And turnover there by St. Gen. Nix can't hold on to the pass.
13-point game here late in the second as Sabin Brown will sub in for Cadence Eden.
Beckham's got to control her passes. It's really hurting them right now. So Rowe will bring it up here as they in a 2-3 zone. Over to Brown with McCraven. Free throw line extended by herself. They try to inbound. Nice pass underneath. And rebounded by Brown for St. Gen. Beckham will slow things down a little bit at the urging of her coach. Try and set up offense. Beckham over to Nix. Nix back to Beckham at the top of the key, trying to find their bigs underneath. They give one to Filer. Filer goes in. Nice little shot, and it goes in.
Filer got it to go. She's up to 8. Leads all scorers for Ste. Genevieve.
So St. Gen still up, down by 11.
McRaven will take the long 3. No good. Rowe is able to come away with the long rebound, and she's fouled. By Goodwin.
That'll be Goodwin's first foul of the night.
Chloe Rowe, the sophomore, will go to the line.
Been pretty solid from the line when she's gone tonight. This is the first one. And she'll attempt her second one. Drains it. And St. Gen will put it in as looks like Potosi's coach will call off the press here and give, I guess, his girls a little bit of respite. And there's them passes. They got to be more aware of them. Good bounce pass. Brown inside.
Good
turn and
strong
burn.
move by Brown. Misses. Though.
Rowe gets the rebound. She looks to push. She's going to outrun all of them and draw the foul from Nix from the body. And that'll be Nix's third foul. That might be it for her this quarter.
Yeah, I think, especially with the score, I mean, only down 12, I think you gotta get her out of the game for sure. Rose first is up and good.
And Rowe continues her lead with 13. She attempts her second of 2 here.
Rose second is
And
good.
she drains it.
She's up to 13 tonight for Potosi.
And once again, these turnovers, you got to limit them. Beckham over to Goodwin. Goodwin gives it to Haynes. Free throw line shot missed.
McGraven will get the rebound. Potosi looks to slow it down here with 1:14 left in the second.
Yeah, when you have about a 13-point lead, 14-point lead, and they're going to move it around, try to find the easy shot inside. Nice hard pass there underneath to Brown. She misses her shot. Ball's on the ground and dishes it out to Rowe, who drives. Free throw extended. Haynes will get the ball.
Good rebound by Haynes with 48 seconds left to go. Beckham looking for Filer down low. She'll take the pull up. No good. Good rebound by Brown. The layup. No good.
Oh, my
Another rebound
goodness.
by Haynes is no good. Brown with another rebound. And
Oh, my
go to
goodness.
the line.
And just some shots missed underneath from the block, man.
Good hustle, though, to keep getting the offensive rebound.
Yep.
The shots ain't falling. Keep trying.
Yep.
And
So Brown will go to the line for two here. And that'll be, looks like, Sabre Brown's second foul tonight. Lydia Brown drains the first one.
Brown's second is good.
Nice.
Back to a 12-point game here with 35 seconds left to play. Late in the second.
So Rowe bringing it up for Potosi. Looks to try and set something up here as they work the clock. Finding it underneath. Brown out to Payne. Payne to Brown as Rowe has the ball. Sabin Brown. Back and forth action here. Good job draining. And Rowe makes her move. She drives straight in. Passes to Brown underneath. It converts.
Yeah, Sabre Brown with the layup there to end the half. Good pass by Chloe Rowe to Sabre Brown and a good ending of the half for Potosi. They'll take the 14-point lead into the half, and we'll be right back after the halftime break. Stay with us. We got an exciting second half coming up next.
When life throws you a dent, a ding, or a breakdown, we've got your back at Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales with certified technicians that'll bring your car back to life. Fast, affordable, and done right the first time. So if you're ever in trouble or need a repair, call Dwayne Doza at 573-883-9996. When life throws you a dent, a ding, or a breakdown, we've got your back at Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales with certified technicians that'll bring your car back to life. Fast, affordable, and done right the first time. So if you're ever in trouble or need a repair, call Dwayne Doza at 573-883-9996. When life
Looking for the perfect spot in downtown St. Genevieve? Come enjoy the hometown flavor of Ciro's Restaurant, where great food, friendly faces, and unforgettable meals are always on the menu. From classic comfort dishes to crowd-favorite pizzas and pastas, Ciro's serves up fresh, delicious plates that keep locals coming back and visitors talking. Bring your family, meet your friends, or make it a night out, because every meal feels special at Ciro's. Ciro's Restaurant, downtown St. Genevieve. Here, good taste comes naturally. We are back with some second half action here. Potosi with a 34-20 lead at the end of the first half. What do you think are some keys for St. Genevieve to get back into this one, Banks?
Well, if St. Genevieve's going to have any hope of making this a close game, they've got to limit their turnovers here. And some of their key players like Lila Nix and CCK, they're going to have to stop fouling. I mean, they got 3 fouls right now going into the third quarter. Obviously, if they foul, they're done for the third, and it's handicapping their team.
Yeah, you know, good thing Haynes only has 2, but Filer, I don't think she has any. So
she
usually we see the bigs are the fouls, foul merchants for St. Genevieve, but it's different tonight. But they still have foul trouble, which has been a big thing for them all year. Potosi gets the ball out of the half.
Rowe with the top of the key here. Sends it over to Brown. Brown looking inside to Thornton. Thornton, nothing there. Brown takes the shot, and Filer's going to come down with a rebound.
Yeah, the key for Potosi is still trying to force these turnovers and try to get easy layups to build this lead up. You know, you've had some troubles when you've been able to set up an offensive, so maybe try to get some steals, maybe put the press back on and try to build this lead even more. They're able to
Filer's going to walk here. She
cause
picks
a
the
dead
ball
ball turnover there.
Nice job there by Brown and number 13, Presley Smith, as they basically trap Filer underneath, and she has nowhere to go. So a new set of players really for Potosi right now on the court, except for Rowe, the point guard. Number 5, Brown, Sabin Brown shoots the tray in and out, misses, and is going to be rebounded by CCK, who wastes no time, comes up the court, stops it. She should have shot it. Looking at the tray, pulls back.
Coach Walk wanting them to settle down there. So they get it to Filer down low.
Filer looks underneath, dribbles it off her foot. What a weird.
Stays in bounds.
I don't understand how that happened. It took a weird turn.
Beckham's floater's no good. It's out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Dragons. That was a weird moving ball. You had a perfect angle on that down the line.
It had this like weird spin where it should have gone out of bounds, and it like warped back into bounds. It just went down the line. Almost like it hit the ref's shoe or something. And that'll be out on St. Gen.
Yeah, the good thing for St. Gen, though, these dead ball turnovers.
Yes.
You know, that's not letting Potosi go the other way. Making them set up your 2-3 zone's been pretty effective, and you've actually been, you know, I will say Potosi and St. Gen have both had their own ways for offensive rebounding, but you've been able to control the defensive rebounding to a little bit. So you got to continue to do that and force them to shoot outside shots.
Absolutely. So Rowe will take the ball back over again as she almost turns it over. Smith is able to recover. That's going to be a turnover by number 31, Brentley Thornton, off her foot. Nix drives and draws the foul. Looks like she's going to get that off of Rowe, I think. Yep.
That'll be Rose first.
She's done really good defensively, not drawing any fouls today.
Goodwin's going to sub in here for Haynes.
And Rowe leads all shooters for Potosi with 14 on the board tonight. And that's in the first half.
Yeah, Filer leads all scores for St. Genevieve with 8, looking for 10, and she got it.
Nice shot from the fadeaway.
Yeah, soft touch there for Filer.
Absolutely. So Rowe bring it up here. St. Gen sits in their 2-3 zone. Happy to let them shoot the tray so far. They haven't been too overly effective. And that'll be a long 2 for Brown. She misses. Nice
good rebound by Thornton. Brown with another mid-range is no good. And it's rebounded by Goodwin. And we'll have a jump ball. And it'll go with St. Genevieve. Potosi having some troubles here early on again, just like the second quarter. Couldn't put the ball in the hoop.
So they go in with the full court press here. And they give it over to...
This is exactly
looks like Beckham. Beckham over to CCK, to Filer in the middle. Filer drives and shoots and scores. So nice job by Filer as she's finding a rhythm here with 12 points tonight.
Down to 10 points here. Let's see if St. Genevieve can go on a run, a 4-0 run here in the first 3 minutes.
They cut their deficit to 10. And
Thornton will take the mid-range.
And, whoa, nice.
Smith comes away with it. Brown will take the mid-range, no good. Smith with another offensive rebound.
And she just took a travel. So Smith takes the train, but nice aggressiveness underneath as she's able to rebound twice, rip the ball, and really that whole possession right there was all her.
Yeah. McGraven will sub in for Sabin Brown.
CCK will get the ball in. She looks to drive. And easy call there by the referee on Sabre Brown, who uses the body to ride Cece down the line. That'll be her third foul, and she goes out. She'll be replaced by number 5, Sabin Brown.
Looks like St. Gen able to get it in. Good inbounds play to get it in.
Nix feeds it to Filer. Filer tries to get it to Beckham and is going to be hit out of bounds. Good defense there by Presley Smith.
That's a big possession by St. Genevieve. You know, you got the chance to cut it down to single digits. Filer, you know, she's got 12. Let's see if they can maybe get her. She's got the hot hand early here in the third.
CC to Filer, misses it.
Good hustle, though.
And it's going to be a jump ball. Nice job by CC on the ball on the ground.
Go with the Trojans, but that's good hustle there. You got to, you know, possessions are key.
And they got the shot. Filer just was not able to convert.
Yeah.
That would have brought it within 8.
Mm-hmm.
Rowe over to 33, McCraven. Craven inbounds over to 31, Thornton. Back to Rowe, or Brown from the top, misses the 3. Filer gets the rebound, hands it to Beckham. Beckham over to...
Goodwin's going to take the wing 3.
It's going to be short.
Good save by Nix to CCK for the layup.
Nice, right there. And that's huge as St. Gen cuts the lead to 8.
We'll have a full timeout, or 30 timeout, excuse me, taken by head coach Josh Mapes of the Trojans. What a start here for St. Genevieve. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Throws you a dent, a ding, or a breakdown, we've got your back at Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales with certified technicians that'll bring your car back to life. Fast, affordable, and done right the first time. So if you're ever in trouble or need a repair, call Dwayne Doza at 573-883-9996. When life throws you a...
All right, so we'll come back in as Smith for Potosi will inbound to Rowe.
Down to an 8-point game here as Potosi yet to put the ball in the hole here in the third quarter. Had very similar problems in the second quarter.
So they're going to switch it up and have Smith up top and have Rowe free throw line extended. I think they will put their best shooter in the area. As she drives inside, a nice move inside, and there it is. Good call there by the coach.
Yeah, it's a good job. Put your best driver at the free throw line there.
Yep, she'll either draw the foul or score.
Yeah, and you know you're able. St. Genevieve's allowing you to get the ball to the free throw line, so the more you can get it there. It's a nice pass by CCK to Goodwin. But the more you can get the ball to the free throw line for Potosi and try to attack those bigs down low, it's going to cause a lot of success for you.
So they switch it up. Nope, they go right back to it. And Rowe has the ball. She drives inside, kicks it out. Almost thrown away as Brown, top of the key, gives it over to Rowe again as they're trying to control inside. She's going against Filer, who's a lot. Oh, she looked like she traveled just in. Smith drives in.
Good move, and one.
Yep.
Good move by number 13, Presley Smith.
It looks like she scored after taking 8 steps.
Looks like Potosi will go to the line for 1 here.
Got to go from 8 to 11-point transition if she hits it. It's going to be off. Filer gets the rebound.
Good job by Filer tonight with the rebounds.
CCK over to Nix. Nix trying to find the cutter and turns it over. Good defense by Smith. Rowe with the ball. She's going to drive inside. Misses. And that's going to be a foul on CCK, and that'll be her third, unfortunately. Oh, no, you sure? I think it's her third. Oh, wow, they did keep her in. I thought they pulled her. Yeah, they're going to pull CCK.
Yeah, you got to pull her now with 4 fouls, especially this game is close. I think maybe as the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Depends how this game's going. Just got to feel the flow out.
Nice move by Brown inside.
10-point game here. Smith's got it top of the key, finds Rowe at the high post.
Rowe drives inside and basically throws it out of bounds. Good defense there by Filer. And you know, it doesn't matter sometimes how tall you are. The taller person can play a little bit more defense on you.
Yeah.
So the inbound here is it's a full court press. Nix inside to Brown for St. Gen.
Good
St.
pass
Gen
to Goodwin.
Goodwin, she converts. And it's 30-38, 2:27 left to play. Rowe drives the lane, tries to move inside, and that ball's rebounded by, it's loose. Smith will come up with it. Rowe from deep, and she misses. Filer will come down with it. And the coach couldn't get, and she got the timeout. So St. Gen will retain it, as it looked like it was going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, that was a close one.
And Coach Walk was able to get the timeout, but that'll be
full timeout as the ref.
Yep.
It looks like one ref had a jump ball, but the ref closest to the Coach Walk here called the timeout. And great run here by Ste. Genevieve. You know, getting this game back in with 8. They've been, like you said, limiting the turnovers is huge. They've been able to handle the pressure. Potosi's putting that man pressure back on them, but they've been able to handle it very effectively, and hitting their layups is key. They're working in transition, working as a group, getting some easy twos, forcing Potosi to shoot some outside shots, and rebounding. That's just a huge part of their game, and they need all the rebounds down the stretch.
Absolutely. And in part of that, you know, I think is having their starting group in there working well together. I know it's going to hurt them a little bit right now with Cece out, because she's been pretty good bringing the ball down and making a couple of assist passes right now. But they'll kick it back out. Goodwin's been really good under block, hitting the layup, and Filer's been doing too. So those two right there have been really bringing them back into the fold
like
this quarter.
Talked about earlier, I think as the season's gone on, Coach Walk has kind of found a steady group that she's relied on, found some good lineups that work good together. You know, the Haynes-Filer group. Obviously, Haynes got the foul trouble tonight, but that, you know, big group's been working good together. They got the guard group. So she's been able to work some good lineups, and it's been working.
And looks like I have another opportunity here.
Goodwin is fouled.
And Goodwin going
by
to the line for
McRaven.
2. So McRaven draws her 3rd foul as she fouls Goodwin. Goodwin will go to the line for 2. Opportunity to bring it within 6 here.
Goodwin's first is up and good.
And she's hitting the backboard again.
The bank free throws are back.
Yeah.
She's up to 10 for St. Genevieve. Her and Filer. Filer's got 12. Goodwin's got 10. Rowe's got 16 for Potosi. Smith's got 9. The second one is up, no good. Rowe comes away with it, and she'll slow it down. A 7-point advantage for the Trojans.
Minute 55 left to play in the 3rd quarter of play here. Much faster quarter, less fouling, and more action. Brown pulls up there, gives it over to Thornton. Thornton back to Brown.
Thornton will take the mid-range. It's up, no good. Good rebound by Filer, and she's able to find Beckham.
Beckham walks. She picks the ball up. She was looking to make the pass, and that's what we're talking about. You cannot have those kind of turnovers.
Yeah, dead ball turnovers, though. You know, not the
Right.
end of the world. Live ball turnovers were a huge problem in that first quarter.
You bet.
And, you know, they've been able to limit those, especially in the second half. I'm sure that was an emphasis for Coach Walk.
So it's been a back and forth between Smith and Rowe here. Brown looking to, as she pulls up, thought maybe she might try to tray. She was by herself. And they got her for 5 seconds. Nice job getting the ball away. Rowe's able to help Potosi with that one. Rowe goes to drive. She pulls up for mid-range.
No good. Good rebound by Lydia Brown. The freshman is able to get it to Nix.
Nix can dribble. She does.
Finds Filer at the high post.
Filer
looking for the free throw line jumper. It's no good, and a rebound by Rowe.
Rowe will probably go the distance. I don't see her giving it up. Oh, she does underneath to Smith. And that's going to be a clean hit block there by Brown as she gives it to Nix. Nix looking to try inbound somewhere, and she gives it to Brown. She pulls up, shot, misses.
Good rebound by Goodwin. Good hustle there.
Yes.
For Emma
34.5 seconds here as St. Gen trails by 7. Lydia Brown will inbound. And she's giving the ball here. She looks to go. St. Gen just standing around. They're waiting to run a play here. Nice job there by St. Gen running that play. And Filer able to score here. And all of a sudden, you're talking about a 5-point game in the 24 seconds left. And who'd have thought it'd have been this close?
It's like
Brown on the
driving,
outside.
giving it to Thornton and a blocking foul on Filer. That's okay, though. I think that's only her first foul, so you'll take that. I think she was about to get a layup there.
Sure, yep, that's her first foul. But you know how that is. they can be contagious sometimes. So 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Nice over the top there.
Good job to Thornton. Misses the layup, though. Rowe comes away with it. She'll take the little mid-range. No good. And Beckham comes away with the rebound.
She's got 9 seconds. She should just take it herself.
Finds Goodwin. The layup is good.
Oh, my goodness. And 3-point game. Who would have thought St. Gen would be this close going into the fourth quarter of play against Potosi right now?
What a quarter for Ste. Genevieve. They're able to hold Potosi to 4 points and able to cut this lead down to 3. We've got an exciting fourth quarter on way. Stay tuned.
All right.
Looking for the perfect spot in downtown St. Genevieve? Come enjoy the hometown flavor of Ciro's Restaurant, where great food, friendly faces, and unforgettable meals are always on the menu. From classic comfort dishes to crowd-favorite pizzas and pastas, Ciro's serves up fresh, delicious plates that keep locals coming back and visitors talking. Bring your family, meet your friends, or make it a night out, because every meal feels special at Ciro's. Ciro's Restaurant, downtown St. Genevieve. Here, good taste comes naturally.
We got a 3-point game heading here to the fourth quarter. Ste. Genevieve will get the ball here. Ste. Genevieve got to do a lot of what they did in the third quarter. Rebound, force Potosi to take some tough shots, and finish your layups, work, and transition. It's been the key, and limit the live ball turnovers.
Yeah, they had a 14-point deficit going into the third quarter of play, and now we're at 3. So St. Gen trying to work it in. CC tries to get underneath.
Good win.
And she is fouled with on the ground. That'll be Brown, Sabin Brown for Potosi. That's one of her few fouls. I think she has too many, and that'll be her second. So CC will inbound here for St. Gen. Gives it to Filer, who swings it around, and looks like Filer walks as soon as she dishes the ball.
Yeah, it's a tough one there. He had a chance to tie this game up, and
yeah,
another turnover. But it could be worse. It could be a live ball turnover and a layup. That was a problem in the first quarter, and they've been limiting
we'll see if Potosi can capitalize on that turnover. Smith drives inside, kicks it out. Rowe at the top of the key. Swings it over to Brown. Brown to Smith inside.
Good catch. Smith looking to go up strong, and she will
yes,
for
she
2.
Will. That's a good move by her. And looks like Potosi pulls off the press. Smith almost takes that one. And you can't say that they're not hustling right now. Potosi definitely will hustle on defense, only allowing about 49 points a game. So CC inbounds here. St. Gen trailing by 5. As they slow it down a little bit, they go man-to-man here.
Big possession here for the Dragons.
Lila Nix out to Filer. Filer top of the key.
Finds Goodwin on the wing. Looking for CCK down low.
She was there. Give it to her. CC goes up, pulls it back out.
Good drive by Goodwin. Finds Beckham for 3. It's off, and it's rebounded by Sabra Brown.
Swings it over to Smith. Smith looked like she stutter step walked. And Rowe over to Brown. Back over to Sabin Brown. And they've got Sabra Brown. Free throw line extended. And a missed shot there over the back. Rowe comes down with it underneath. And there's a injury timeout called by the ref as Rowe, as she was running around, kind of tossed it away, tripped and fell on her. I think she just tripped on her own ankle as she turned it maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And the coach will go out to check her out. I think she'll be all right. She's looking to maybe get up, but we'll see. That would be a pretty tough one for Potosi right now. She's one of their point guards.
Yep, we'll have a...
Oh, it looks like it was a connection between Brown and her.
Yeah, we'll have a short break, and we'll let you know the info when we come back.
So McCraven will come in for Rowe, at least for a few seconds, as Rowe has to come out after the initial injury, as she ran into one of her own men on that play. Tenderly, but surely she walked off. I think she'll be fine. Nice inbound to Rowe, and that's going to be a foul right there.
Sabre Brown will go to the line for 2 here.
Goodwin with the foul.
That'll be her 3rd. 6:19 left in a close game. It's foul trouble is at least to your worry for Walker Robinson. I think you got to keep the group in that's in right now and ride with them. Ride with the group that got you here.
Exactly. So we'll see if St. Gen can stay hot here, as they've been a little down. And that ball scored. So it's 41-35. St. Gen trailing by 6 as Potosi slowly making up the difference again. And looks like Goodwin with the ball here on the wing. Gives it to
Filer. Good drive with the left hand. No good.
Get it.
It's ripped away by Smith.
And that'll be a jump ball with nice job by CCK keeping that alive. And we got 2 substitutions here as Payne and Rowe will come in for Potosi. Rowe still a little tender, but you can see she's gutsy and she's then ready to roll.
6 minutes left here to play. 6-point game as Potosi's got the lead, 41-35.
Potosi with the ball, gives it to Rowe. She swings it around to McCraven. McCraven almost throws it away, able to get it back, and does throw it away that time.
Filer.
And CCK over
Looking
to
for Beckham.
Beckham drives, shoots
layup
the
is
layup,
good.
and she converts. Nice job there by Beckham.
Beckham makes it a 4-point game here.
St. Gen still in their 2-3 zone as Rowe goes out to Payne. Payne dribbling around, swings it back to Rowe, who's over there to McCraven. And they've got Smith on the free throw line extended in the paint, trying to give it to her. They get it to her. She kicks it back out and swings it up to Rowe, top of the key, as they know that Smith's pretty dangerous. She can drive and she'll be aggressive as they try to front her. McCraven over there to Smith. Smith drives, pops it back out to Rowe. Rowe will drive, pull up shot, drains it. CCK inbounds really quick over to Beckham, who brings it up. 4:55 left to play in the 4th quarter. St. Gen keeping this pretty close.
Yeah, great possession there by Potosi, though, to get a bucket.
Nice move
CCK
inside.
down low for 2.
That was awesome play there. 43-39, 4:41 left to play. It's a back and forth between both teams. Smith up top of the key. She looks to drive and kicks it out to McCraven. McCraven for 3. Way off.
Good. Rebounded by Nix.
Nix will get the ball. Gives
Opportunity
it to
to make it a 1-possession game here.
Yep. Over to Beckham, top of the key. St. Gen looks to slow it down.
Beckham will drive, finds a CCK for 3.
She overshoots.
No good, and a rebound by Rowe, and we got a timeout by Coach Mapes of Potosi. Well, it'll be a full timeout. Stay with us. We got an exciting 4th. We're back after a full timeout called by Coach Mapes of the Trojans. Each team's got 2 timeouts left. Here with 4:13 left in the 4th.
St. Gen trails by, looks like 4. It's a lot closer game than what Potosi probably had wanted going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, St. Genevieve's fighting, though. It's a gutsy group.
St. Gen looking to try and get their first win at home this season as they're 0-7. Brown kicks it out. Gives it over to Brown, who's going to shoot from deep and drains
Got
it.
it. Sabra Brown, I believe that's the first three-pointer of the day for Potosi.
Yeah, they've shot enough of them. Just haven't been able to get hot.
7-point game. Nix finds CCK down low, and she's fouled by Sabin Brown. She'll go to the line for two. These are two big free throws here.
Yes, they are. So that'll be Sabin Brown's third foul of the night.
Cecilia misses the first. Goodwin's got 12, Filer 14, Rowe 18, and Sabra Brown and Presley Smith both have 11 for Potosi. Those are the leading scorers of the game.
So she drains that one. St. Gen trailing by 6.
Need some stops here. Maybe a steal, trying to work in transition. Potosi doing a good job of slowing it down.
Yep. Rowe going to drive, dribbling around. Oh, nice defensive play there by Lila Nix, but the ball goes out of bounds. Smith will inbound for Potosi. 3:31 left to play, and we'll see what Potosi does about draining the clock here before St. Gen can do anything. Rowe looks to drive, pulls up, free throw line extended, drains it.
Rowe looking to take this one over late.
Yep, Potosi getting hot here.
8-point game with 3:13 left. Beckham looking to drive. And it'll be stolen by Rowe right in front of us here. Bad turnover there by Beckham and the Dragons.
Yep. And Nix, nice job by Potosi, intentionally keeping the ball out of St. Gen's hands. And that'll be a foul on Nix. That'll be her fourth foul.
Brown will come in for Beckham here with 2:56 left.
Little scratch there on Nix. Cover it up. 2:56 left to play as Rowe looks to inbound for Potosi here. And they inbound over to McCraven. McCraven to
Brown at the top of the key, no good. CCK looking to push here.
She'll come up. She pulls up, gives it to Filer.
We got a